trees right here. All these huge trees, they're like born out of the same root here. Like they're all like grown together at the bottom, so they all grew out of the same sprig originally, probably. I don't know. I'm gonna go down below. So yeah, I'm down inside the base of this huge tree that spawned all these other trees out of it. Very cool. I mean, check that out. I don't know if you can even tell. There we go. Yeah! That's so cool. And then right next to it is this huge tree that's fallen. It looks like it was born out of the same base. And that's what this big hole is here. It broke out and just fell over. I think probably once it detached from the base, it probably just died and fell over, but it looks pretty healthy still, so it must have been recently. So yeah, if you look at the sheer size of this tree trunk, I mean, it gets bigger and bigger. You can tell it was definitely probably the original tree, and then all the other little trees grew out of the base of that, you know? But so it was the first one to be born and first one to die, unfortunately. At the base of this tree, you can see it was like a bunch of twisty limbs all the way up. Base is really huge as well. Wow, this is a big tree over here. It seems like all these groves that I've been in, they're all kind of set up the same way with this like elevated circular walk, so you're not walking on the roots of these old trees, so they'll last longer. But yeah, most of them have a trail that comes in and then you just loop around the biggest trees like this one. This is a big tree. I guess you're supposed to stay on the pathway here. But But yeah, you can see how huge it is for sure. Yeah, all these trees are pretty big back in here. So yeah, I saw huge redwoods in California and Montana and now Washington, which kind of blows my mind. This one is really big as well. Like, if I get up against it, you can see like That's the base of it. Next to this huge tree is also another tree that's fallen, and you can tell how really big it is down here. But what's cool about it is all these little trees have like grown out of the top of it. So yeah, I just said a lot of these little trees are growing out of it, but I mean, I think likelihood a lot of these were probably already branches, you know, that became trees when the tree fell on its side, you know, because they're growing straight up out of the mulch from the bark probably. But what's interesting is you can see like this one right here, like if you look down, it's actually formed its own huge like root system. So this giant root goes all the way into the ground just to feed this new tree that's coming out of here. So this little plaque here is just saying how a dead tree can be just as beautiful as a live tree because of the new growth that comes out of it. So yeah, next to this tree is another fallen tree. Yeah, you can see same things happening here with the branches, or I'm gonna say they're new trees growing out of the moss and stuff here because they're too small. They're healthy, so it looks like they're like new growth basically. But yeah, if I stand next to this, the base of this tree, you can see how tall it is. It's on the ground and it goes up, it's almost as tall as I am. So it's like probably like 6 feet wide. So yeah, these trees are pretty massive, and I just had no idea there were trees like this, like anywhere near my home base. I'm definitely gonna have to come back here at some point. So I was wrong, those other trees were big, but these two that are kind of grown together are absolutely massive. I'm backing up to them just to kind of give you a sense of scale here, but they're true giants. If you look up towards the top too, you can see this one actually broke off. I don't know where the other piece is. Oh, maybe it's that piece over there. They might both be broken off. I'm sure they were a lot taller originally. But yeah, they're completely massive. For Washington anyway. So yeah, I guess they just call these the twin Douglas firs. I didn't know those trees could get that big, but apparently they can. This sign here says that both these trees are 1,000 years old, and that one of them, the top broke off in the wind, and I guess the other one, the top's just dead, so it can't grow anymore, but still the base of the trees looks very much alive. By the way, it took me like 45 minutes to get those shots of these trees. There's so many people here, and I really just want to create a sense of nature in my videos and not how crowded these places are when you go there, you know? So it takes me a long time to film even like the simplest things because I have to wait forever for there to be an open spot, I guess. We did it though. I reckon we got there eventually. I don't know. If you guys haven't got by now how weird I am. It kind of leaks out a little bit in my videos, but I can get a little strange sometimes. So there's another huge tree back here, and what's cool about it is they built a walkway all the way around so you can see all sides of this tree without stepping off the trail. As you can see, this tree is massive too. I love this, man. Especially this whole summer, everywhere I've gone, I've really fell in love with trees, man. Like, so when I'm hugging them, I'm doing that for real. Of course, my nickname used to be Huggy Bear, so for that reason, not for the TV reason. But anyway, I like to hug, so okay. So sue me. No, but just past this tree, there's a more walkway that goes to another big tree, so we're gonna check that out. Yeah, this tree is pretty big too, of course. That's what I'm going to say about every tree. Oh, this tree's big. Now this one's even bigger. Okay. Well, anyway, this one's cool though because it sort of curves out the base of it. You can see, like, the whole thing. I mean, this side's kind of almost straight up, but then the other side looks like the tree's at an angle. Maybe I'm the only one who would be impressed by that. Just interesting to see how these things grow, you know. But yeah, as that sign said, this is the end of the maintained trail. You can see the trail continues on out there, not maintained, and it's very muddy, so and you have to cross the stream down here, so I'm not sure I'm gonna do that. But yeah, as you can see, this is like a beautiful time of year to be here. All these leaves are turning color everywhere. So I decided I'm going to go down here at least to the water. But yeah, you can already see how muddy it starts getting. I guess I just saw some people cross these logs to get there. And I saw them go on this trail over here. But yeah, the trail is really dense, and then there's another trail across the way here that goes off. I think I might stay on this side though. I don't think there's any really more massive trees out there. I mean, maybe, but this is basically, if you can't tell, my chill day at Rainier National Park. I'm not pushing it today. I don't have to do like huge hikes. I'm just enjoying nature, which is, I try to get at least a couple days like that in. I only have 5 days on this trip though, so it's probably just gonna be today, and then I'm gonna be like a hiking fool the rest of the time. Although every time I say it, I'm gonna have a chill day, I end up hiking like 10 miles, so we'll see. But yeah, this tree over here is really big too. Yeah, over here is another like really cool instance of trees growing out of a fallen tree, and the cool thing about this is these ones are really big that are growing out. You can see the root systems, they wrap around and go all the way down to the ground. peace right now.